Hi, welcome back to Self-Ahordian. Today we're talking about Comex, the biggest elephant in the precious metals room. Now, let's get into it. Congratulations to Brits and Sovs for getting the first comment in my last video. Congratulations to you. He has his own YouTube channel. Go check him out. It's definitely worth the watch. I'm going to quickly open this and show you what I've received. I've received my first ever pull from Silverpunk. This is the completer bar, and the box was made by Nerd UK. I'll link everyone in the description below. If you've ever stacked silver or gold and wondered who actually sets the price, or why paper silver seems to exist in insane amounts, Comex stands for Commodity Exchange. Comex is not physical gold or silver for regular people. It's a futures exchange, a marketplace where people trade contracts, not coins or bars. It trades future contracts. A futures contract is just a promise. If you wanted to purchase a silver contract, one silver contract on Comex is 5,000 troy ounces. And if you were to get the gold, it's a minimum of 100 ounces. Most traders never actually want the metal delivered. They buy, sell, or cancel the contract before delivery day. But here is where it gets interesting. For every 1 ounce of real silver, there are many paper claims traded on Comex. These paper contracts are used for discovery, which means the global silver price comes from paper trading, and not from people like us buying physical coins. That's why the price can drop even when physical silver is sold out. Within the Comex vaults, there is 2 categories. The first being eligible, means that it does not have a delivery claim on it, or registered, which means metals that are available for delivery against future contracts. But keep in mind that only registered can actually be delivered. Historically speaking, less than 5% of these contracts result in delivery. Most are settled in cash or closed out, and people ask, can Comex be manipulated? And the answer is, yes, absolutely. Large banks can dump huge numbers of contracts in seconds, which can slam the prices, even though no physical metal moves. Banks like JP Morgan have paid fines for precious metal manipulation in the past. And why do we, as stackers, care? Comex doesn't change the value of silver, it changes the price. But as we stack physical, that puts us outside of this paper system. My stack is about long-term scarcity, ownership, and also a hedge against inflation. And that is the reason why I stack physical precious metals. If all future contract holders demanded physical delivery at once, Comex could not deliver. Not because it's broken, but because it was never designed to. That's not opinion, that's in the rules. People always ask, what happens if everyone on Comex demands silver delivery at the same time? Does the system break? Does silver moon? Or does something else happen? And as Comex is a future exchange and not a bullion shop, it works only because almost nobody asks for the metal. And eligible metal doesn't count, and nobody can force its owner to give it up. So if demand exceeds registered supply, contracts are settled in cash. But let's just say, in this scenario, that everybody wants delivery. What's the first line of defense? The exchange can offer cash premiums or encourage voluntary settlement, but they can also raise margin requirements, impose position limits, halt new longs, declare an emergency. They can even force rule changes, like change the delivery terms, delay the delivery, and redefine settlement conditions. Now here's the big one. If physical can't be sourced, future prices may stay contained, but physical premiums explode and spot price becomes meaningless for real metal. The price consequences would paper price stays calm, physical goes wild, and then you'll be glad to own the physical metals. Comex doesn't break, but the illusion that paper equals physical does. By the way, if you're still here, please like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps out my channel. So why do you think that everyone's requesting delivery? We all know that silver is in demand currently for pretty much everything, and these big players could be potentially trying to save money on getting their silver. Because if they went to a mine directly, it could take them 6+ months to get the silver that they want, or if they went to a bullion dealer, they would be left having to pay the premium. As if they just request the delivery of paper silver, then they could undercut all of that. I mean, it gives you some food for thought, really, doesn't it? So what's your thoughts about all of these paper contracts? And by the way, if I have made any mistakes, please correct me in the comments below. I always say that every day is a school day, Besides all of this that's currently going on, I'm still going to be buying precious metals anyway. It's not going to affect me. I'd rather have all of this than not have it at all. So please don't fear, you're still not too late. Just buy what you can afford. Don't get yourself into debt over precious metals. Gold and silver isn't a get rich quick scheme like a lot of FOMO has happened in the coming months. So just get into it. Just start. When you hold that first ounce of silver, it really opens up your eyes. I've finally picked a name for Poucho, so I picked Diaxis's name.
My name is Verminator.
So thank you for Diaxis for picking that name for Poucho, aka the Verminator. I'm going to send you a gift. Thank you ever so much for everyone who did do an entry. And one last thing before I go. I just wanted to say I've been making YouTube videos now for over 12 months. So thank you to everyone who's been a part of my journey. Bye.